Only 10 years ago, we had something like 10 different brick and mortar high street banks in my neighborhood, right? You can walk onto the high street, walk into these banks and do your transactions. Fast forward till today, 9 out of those 10 banks have left my neighborhood because I guess they weren't getting enough traffic, or because the internet happened and apps and all those things. And they were finding that fewer and fewer people were coming into the branches. So one by one, they just packed up and left. The only one that we have left now in my neighborhood is Santander. And even they are now saying that they might leave, because you go there in the afternoon and you find maybe 2 or 3 people, when back in the day, I remember the queues used to go all the way out the door. Also, the staff, the tellers, have been reduced to just one person, whereas there used to be about 4 or 5 people serving customers. Now you have just one person serving. So there's a problem with the banks, all right? A lot of them are not only closing branches, a lot of them are folding up full stop. And as we've seen in the last few months, a lot of them are in financial trouble, and they're needing the government to come out to bail them, because they are also feeling the pinch of the economic situation that we are all in. To add to their woes, you have things like cryptocurrencies and digital banking that is putting pressure on their core business, as more and more people switch from depending on traditional high street banks to use, crypto and things like that. Now, they've put up a fight. They're not stupid. They've been around for so long. And the reason why they're banks is because they're able to control the finances, right? And they have enormous power. And they can decide where your money goes, what you do with it. And that's what they've been doing, right? They take your money, pay you a little bit of interest, if anything at all. They then take your money and then they loan it out and do business with your money and earn a lot more. And that's basically their business model. And now that business model has been challenged by things like DeFi and crypto trading, where retail people can basically just get on their phones, on their computers, and take their own money, buy this digital thing, and then do their own transactions. And that's put a massive pressure on their core business. They tried fighting back, like I said before, by putting hurdles in front of you, blocking you, influencing legislation on the government level, and making things tilt in their favor. But even that is starting to fail, as people are running out of money anyway, but those people who know what they're doing are starting to breach that integrity of a nation. So basically, people are moving outside their own countries to store their wealth. And with digital currencies, it's never been easier to just basically pack up all your wealth, wrap it up in this digital token, and just self-host, and then basically just leave. So all of a sudden, you're not limited by this national envelope that you've been limited by, that governments were able to encapsulate you in and issue taxes and control the way that you spend and earn, right? So this is an ongoing problem. And the latest thing now we're seeing, actually, that the banks are doing is they're now saying, hey, bring that crypto to us, right? I know we tried to block you from buying it. You ended up buying it anyway, and you diamond-handed, even though we sent our CEOs in front of cameras to tell you that those things were going to zero. We shook the tree, and some of you just won't let go of your cryptos, especially you XRP and ADA holders, and some of you hardcore Bitcoin holders who've been holding for the last 6-7 years, some of you, and you just won't let go. So the latest way to harness that stuff from you is, at this stage when the value is so low, say that you can pay for your mortgage, you can pay for your bills, you can pay, like the announcement that's been made by HSBC. What better time would they have you pay your mortgage with crypto than now in the bear market, where you need more crypto to pay that debt? So basically what they're trying to do is they're trying to buy the crypto from you at these really low prices. It's their way of buying OTC from you, from retail. It's a brilliant idea. And while we get excited because we think, oh, this is utility, if you think about it, why would you do that now? Why would you not wait till Bitcoin is $500,000 or XRP is $100 before you use it to pay off your debt, your mortgage? If you just wait a couple of years, right? Wait a year and a half even, with the cycle of Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies and the bull market just outside our door, you could pay your entire mortgage off with maybe 10% of what you'd be using to pay a monthly repayment today. Who knows, right? So it's not financial advice, of course. And of course, a lot of people don't have any other way to pay for stuff. Maybe they're harnessing their crypto to pay debt at the moment. That might be the only way. But if you can, you're better off getting a job, right? And trying to pay off stuff with earned money, fiat, at the moment, because crypto's value is so low because we're in the bear market. Well, I said we're in the bear market. I think we've already begun the bull market, but you know what I mean? The price is still really, really low. The time to pay off your debt with crypto is at all-time highs, right? Not at all-time lows, or not when most cryptos are still minus 80%, minus 90% from last all-time high. And if the predictions are true, not only are we going to achieve new all-time highs, this time we're going to absolutely obliterate them, especially if you've got XRP and some cryptos like ADA and God knows what else, right? So again, not financial advice, but just keep your eyes open and try to recognize the games that they play. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.